All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahaba Krak Wadash. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson is entitled Thunderdome 2020 Begins. Philadelphia police will not arrest for burglary or theft due to coronavirus. And this is part of that time. This is going to be a part of Jacob's trouble. This is the part of disorder, lawlessness. Okay, these cops, these cops in these major cities, everybody that want to be a law enforcement agent, they're gonna get that shit up, man. Because this disease, this pestilence that's spreading is everywhere, man. And now these cops, they already barely doing their job, but how much more even now? It's gonna be all hell out here. It's gonna be Mad Max out here, man. All right. So it says, an outcome of short-sighted coronavirus issues, the Philadelphia Police Department has announced they will no longer be arresting suspects for retail theft, auto theft, burglary, narcotics, or other nonviolent offenses. So it's going to just be a wasteland out here, man. And it's not the only major city that might be on its way to teeter-totter and all this, man. Hey, but this shows you that what time we in, man. This exactly shows you. It says, instead, they will write tickets, release the suspects, and address the criminality later on. Now, watch what happens. Yeah, it's going to be lawlessness out here, man. It's going to be lawlessness out here, man. And you people don't realize the magnitude of this. And guess what? It was all written in the scriptures, man. It was all written in the scriptures, man. It says, the CTH saw the instructions earlier today. See below. We did not want to immediately distribute the information. It should be remembered the current Philadelphia Police Commissioner, Danielle Outlaw, pictured on the left, I guess just this one right here, is a social justice activist from Portland, Oregon. Unfortunately, there is a predictive element to this. Perhaps some are familiar with the post-Hurricane Andrew experience in Homestead, Miami-Dade. The only thing standing between law-abiding citizens and those who would take their possessions is an ability to defend your own property. This is now Philadelphia reality. And guess what? This is in the scriptures. Hold up. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings, princes, and the course of nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's right. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to do whatever comes to them. If they want to rob and steal, guess what? They're going to be hungry. People are going to be out here doing whatever it takes to so-called survive, man. And now that Philadelphia is a major city, now they done pulled this back. The narcotics is going to go through the roof. People getting burglary, their houses burglary, because that's what that is. Let me keep on reading real quick. It says, verse 17, and I'll break it down in a minute. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Quarantine. Okay, things gonna be so raw you can't even. Matter of fact, right now you can't even travel from one place to the next, man. They're shutting down cities. America is on a semi lockdown. They got curfews. So you can't go from one city to the next. One city ran out of toilet tissue and hand sanitizer. You try to go to the next, and it ain't nothing there. One, you can't get there because it's blocked. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because the lack of bread and for a great tribulation. And that's what this is. Burglary, man. Theft. Ain't nobody going to stop. Ain't nobody stopping that. They talking about giving out tickets and then addressing the criminality later. No, ain't going to be no criminality to address later, man. It's about to be All hands on deck out here, man. It's about to be, like they said, the Thunderdome out here, man. And we try to warn you. We've been warning you, standing out there on the highways and hedges, warning you, man. Warning you, telling you that, hey, this thing is going down, man. And how many Jakes take heed and listen? Not very many. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The he that shall be saved out of it is the elect of Israel. Lord willing, we be a part of that holy number. Okay, but that's part of Jacob's trouble, man. All this tribulation. And now these major cities, such as Philadelphia, taking the handcuffs off these dudes. You got some states letting out criminals, and they only locking you up for so-called violent offenses, man. It's about to be no man's land out here, man. Again, Thunderdome 2020 begins. Philadelphia police will not arrest for burglary or theft due to coronavirus, man. It says, in Philadelphia, in response to the COVID-19 outbreak, Philadelphia police officers have been instructed to stop making arrests for certain non-violent crimes. The department has said individuals who would normally be arrested and processed at a detective division will be temporarily detained to confirm identification and complete necessary paperwork. So they're going to be in one moment and then be out the next, doing the same shit, even worse. It says the individual will then be arrested at a later date on an arrest warrant. It says, beware the law of unintended consequences. Here's the leakage guidance. You can easily predict the problems. Let's look at it. It says the city of Philadelphia has updated the posture concerning the COVID-19 pandemic. Beginning today, March 17th, 2020, the city is suspending all public-facing services. To that end, most municipal buildings will be closed to the public as the city tries to limit the potential for exposure to the COVID-19. Patrol districts will remain open to the public. In addition, beginning Wednesday, March 18th, which is today on the East Coast, 2020, only essential employees will be required to come into work. If you have questions about who is essential and non-essential, please consult with your supervisor. In tandem with the city's enhanced response, the police department will also be making modifications to several of our existing protocols. These adjustments include the following. Effective Tuesday, March 17th, at the start of 4 p.m. To 12 a.m. tour, arrests for the following offenses will be effectual via arrested warrant. All narcotics offenses, theft from persons, retail theft. This is looting. This is kicking in your doors because a man is going to be hungry and they're not going to have no pity on their neighbor. Burglary, burglarizing houses because people going to want to eat. Vandalism, all bench warrants, stolen auto, economic crimes, bad checks and fraud, prostitution. Officers who encounter persons who would ordinarily be arrested for these offenses and processed at a detective division immediately following arrest would adhere to the following procedure. Temporarily detain the offender for the length of time required to confirm identity. This may require the deployment of mobile fingerprint scanners. Prepare all relevant paperwork. Release offender. Submit all paperwork to the detective division of occurrence, man. And this shit is going down. And this is the Philadelphia Police Commissioner right here, man. Outlaw. Well, guess what, man? These Jakes about to get outlaw on you, man. Shit's getting real, man. And we've been warning you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, starting off with our apostles and our elders. This time is coming, man. But nobody listened. Everybody thought it was a game. Everybody think it's a joke. Everybody think, oh, it's not going to happen in my life. Well, guess what? It's here, man. These police officers are taking the gloves off, man. And you can expect this ripple effect throughout all of America, man. All right? Shit is going down, man. Welcome to the Thunderdome, man. Welcome to the Thunderdome, man. Okay? Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Okay, skipping down to verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses, burglary, theft, robbery, okay, with the sword, guns, and spoil their goods, steal their goods, because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. 911 ain't going to be in effect. 911 ain't going to be in effect. All right? Ain't going to be in effect. You see those, I think it says narcotics, theft from persons, that's armed robbery, retail theft, robbery, theft from an auto, robbery, burglary, vandalism. Ain't nobody getting locked up for that. And if they do catch you, guess what? They're going to release you and you're going to be right back out doing the same shit, man. Because of lack of bread and great tribulation. And for great tribulation. You see? So it's going down, man. We out here, man. We told you. The biggest I told you so is happening right now in front of all of Israel, man. This is the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And it's only going to get worse, man. All right? And so with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim. Keep pushing, keep striving. We almost out of here. Hey, shalom.